I'm Yu. I'm 28 years old and I live alone in a quiet countryside area in Vietnam. Today, I'm visiting a local market in Tuy Hoa. Although this market is in the city, it still feels simple and quite similar to a countryside market. I don't have much to buy today. I just want to walk around, see what people are selling, and show you an ordinary market in this part of Vietnam. I'm on my way to the market now. The city here is usually quite quiet and not too crowded. There aren't many tall buildings yet, so you can still see a lot of the older, more traditional side of the city. Tuy Hoa is developing little by little, but life here still feels simple and familiar. As you can see, there are many fruit stalls here. Most of them sell tropical fruits that are common in Vietnam and the other parts of Southeast Asia. Imported fruits from Europe or the United States are also available, but they are usually much more expensive here. Motorbikes are very common in Vietnam. You can see many different kinds here. Some of them are quite old, but they are still used every day. For many people, a motorbike is not only a way to get around, it is also how they make a living.
Đây à con. Nó chín là ngọt. Hả? Chín là ngọt. Chín đâu? Chín thì để vô đây mất. Mua gì em? Mua cây không?
As online shopping becomes more popular, the stalls here have become much quieter. As you can see, some of them have already closed down.
Buôn bán bây giờ người ta không có, tay hàng cầm, người không có, lại không có bóng rồi cái
I'm passing by the main entrance of the market now on Tra Hong Dao Street in Tuy Hoa. If you'd like to see this place on the map, you can search for Tuy Hoa Market, Phu Yen. I'm passing by a stall selling clothes and sun protection items. I'm only taking a quick look because I don't need to buy anything today. I don't want to take up the seller's time, so I'll just keep walking. This stall sells backpacks, travel bags, and suitcases. There are many different sizes, colors, and simple designs here, suitable for school, work, or travel. The prices are quite reasonable compared with shops in bigger cities. Local people often bargain a little before buying, especially for bags and clothes. Depending on the item and the seller, the final price may be around 10 to 15% lower. These kinds of stalls are very common in traditional markets in Vietnam.
Cái đây thì đại, cái này dùng cho những người mà thịt nhiều à. Rồi, ok. Hai cái rồi, ok. À. Ok. Hả?
Next is a stall selling jewelry, silver accessories, glasses, and other fashion items. There are many simple designs here, from rings and bracelets to necklaces and sunglasses. Most of the items are small, easy to wear, and suitable for everyday use. Stalls like this are quite common in traditional markets, especially for people looking for affordable accessories.
Máy quay vậy cô?
Cái quay hả? Rồi đưa về coi thôi. Cho đẹp ở đây. Cái đây mình mua nhiêu tiền?
9 triệu.
Cái đây không mà 9 triệu nè. Cái gì mà mắc vậy nè? Cái thứ đấy là thứ gì mà mắc hả?
Máy quay.
Mày biết cái máy quay đây không phải 9 triệu hả bé?
Quay cô đây, dạo đây.
Hello.
Nó như nó bay không mà. Nó đâu có nhắn tin gọi điện gì đâu.
People here are generally very friendly. Even if they have never met you before, they may still smile, ask where you're from, or start a small conversation. It doesn't really matter whether you're local or visiting from somewhere else. That's something I really like about this place.
Nói Việt nha. Người đẹp. Nói đi, lại đi, nói đi, gì đi biết chị am lại nói đi chị gái.
Nói gì nữa?
Chị lại đây, cái mua không lại đây chứ gì. Rồi, xem mà đi. Nôn, đang nôn.
Đưa vào bán
Áo đưa em 200 nha.
58 tôi vào lấy đó rồi.
Đưa em bán mà hàng cái áo cha. Đừng bị email không, cái hàng size đại, hàng hay ít lơ không cao giá.
Size 2 ít lần nha chị, chứ không phải size 1 ít đâu nha.
Mua gì chị làm đấy cho coi. Mứt ngó cờ là trả thêm mua.
There are many clothing stalls in this part of the market. Most of the clothes are simple, everyday items at affordable prices. They are suitable for local people with modest incomes, including people like me who need to be careful with their spending. People with higher incomes may prefer shopping at boutiques, branded stores, or shopping centers. But for many local families, traditional markets like this are still a familiar and practical place to buy clothes. There are so many stalls selling clothes for both men and women. To be honest, I lost count of how many I passed. Even though the market is quiet and there aren't many customers, the sellers still open their stalls every day. For many of them, this is their main source of income, so they continue to wait and hope someone will stop by.
Cô ở đây bán cho U40 lên hả cô?
Em mua loại gì? Em mua áo hay mua gì có? Cỡ em thì sao không có? Vợ em kìa, áo đầm hoặc là bò xét. Còn áo kìa, áo thun nữa đó. Đây, gửi cho em. Em mặc màu đen không? Hay là màu đen hay là màu trắng?
I picked up this dress to take a closer look. It looks very cute and feminine. Dresses in this style are quite popular in Vietnam, especially for casual outings or small gatherings. I really liked this dress, but since I'm still looking for a new job, I decided to put it back. Right now, I have to think carefully about every purchase, especially things I don't really need. Maybe I can buy something like this another time when my situation is more stable. As you can see, there are many clothing stores here, with clothes for men and women of all ages. They sell everything from casual clothes to workwear, suitable for many different needs. But even with so many items on display, there are almost no customers in this part of the market. The sellers are still sitting at their stalls, quietly waiting for someone to stop by.
Áo gì không con? Con đi khoác hả con?
Con đi đặt.
I am passing by a fabric store now. There are so many rolls of fabric here in different colors, patterns, and materials. People can buy the fabric to make clothes, curtains, blankets, or other things they
Dạ,
need.
cảm ơn cô.
They can have their clothes made by a tailor nearby, or take the fabric somewhere else to have it sewn.
Cô, hàng dép ở đâu rồi cô? Dạ, cảm ơn cô.
I wanted to find the shoe stalls, but I didn't know where they were, so I asked one of the local tailors for directions. When you visit this market, you can ask the people here for help. Most of them are very friendly and willing to guide you, no matter who you are or where you come from. If you don't speak Vietnamese, you can translate your question on your phone first and show it to them. They will usually understand and try their best to help you find the place you're looking for.
Dạ.
Để giống công viên vậy?
Dạ, đi quay phim trải nghiệm mà cô.
Mày không trải nghiệm theo xấu lắm thì không? Không biết nó đi tìm đâu nha.
Không biết ai đâu.
Tìm em là đi tìm đâu nha. Mua ốc số này tiếp. Chắc hàng ở đây còn.
I finally found the shoe stalls. The sellers welcomed me very warmly and invited me to look around. One of the women laughed and said I looked like a reporter because very few people come here to film for social media. I think they were a little curious, but they were also very friendly and comfortable talking with me.
Vô phải tư vấn trong kia này, chị nha, thử nha.
Hả?
Đưa tao lên mẹ tư vấn đó rồi.
Just like the clothing stalls, there are many stalls selling shoes, sandals, and slippers here. They are grouped together in the same section of the market, with one stall right next to another. This makes it easy for customers to look around, compare different styles, and ask about the prices. was honestly surprised to see so many shoes and sandals here, but almost no customers. The stalls are full of different styles, yet the whole area feels very quiet. It is quite different from large cities like Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi, where popular markets and tourist areas are usually much busier. Here, you can walk around slowly without crowds or noise.
Đây em con.
150 hả?
Hả?
Cao.
Bớt 10.140. Thôi con muốn nhiều mua giùm cô mà hàng đâu cũng được, gọi là cô cháu mình. Không phải cô thấy con du lịch mà cô ấy đâu, cô nói đúng giá thị trường cho cũng nó bao nhiêu. Chứ không phải là bán nó cũng có cái giá quy định đó nha con. Cô không dám nói con nhiều. Cái đây mắc tiền hơn, mà cái đây rẻ hơn con. Cái đây là mắc tiền. Cái đây nó đẹp lắm, cái này cô mang coi. Bây giờ ý con còn muốn nhiều.
Đi vòng một vòng lại.
Bây giờ cũng muốn nhiều chứ gì, bộ mai tự nhiên dở ra đi vòng vòng lại ông. Chứ không trả được nhiêu là con.
I really wanted to buy something to support her, especially because business has been so quiet. But right now, I have to be very careful with anything that is not truly necessary. So even though I felt a little sorry, I decided not to buy anything today. The area at the back of the market has a different mix of stalls. You can find the children's toys, food, snacks, cooking ingredients, and the many kinds of spices here. This section feels more like a place where local families come to buy everyday items. There are many small stalls close together, so you can find quite a lot in one area.
Bé cho ăn học đầy đủ ở lớp cho chờ chi. Cái chữ người này ba mắng.
Cô nói hay giờ.
Sao con? Đầy đủ chữ nghĩa vô không lạnh chứ ngon chứ hơn đâu mà ở ngoài chợ đây con. Tại mà đầy đủ chồng mua chữ nghĩa tao làm vợ mấy người tự xuống mấy lạnh ngon chi.
She told me that she didn't study much when she was younger, so now she has to make a living at the market. She said the work is hard and the income is not very high. That was how she honestly described her own life.
Thì cô tính tiền giỏi không?
Không có chờ tính, mấy tính thôi là mình đâu có biết đâu tính. Nào biết tính. Tính là ngồi mấy lạnh chứ mất ngon ở đây chi. Ở bên kia bà học làm cô giáo, bà không biết có làm cô giáo mà bà đây bà thích chợ, bà nghe mình nói bà đồng lòng.
Nè.
Bà nghe đồng lòng bà.
Làm đây cũng cực đầu lắm chứ.
Thôi con. Biết trước mình mắc nợ cũng như cái dân nợ mình nợ đổ trong đây đâu mình phải đâu làm.
Cô còn bỏ sỉ cho đập hóa nhiều không cô?
Bán đây 40 năm một con.
Cô bán đây 40 năm hả?
She said this job feels like a part of her fate. It is tiring and stressful, and the income is not very high. But if she stops working, she will have no income at all. This small business has supported her family for many years, so she continues despite the difficulties. The food and the daily essentials section is usually much busier. These are things people need to buy regularly, so more customers come here throughout the day. Compared with the clothing and shoe sections, this area feels much more lively.
Của em bỏ ly vậy đi nha.
Đầu mấy bì chì? 120.
This is a grass jelly, a traditional Asian dessert made from a plant called Chinese mesona. It is served with basil seeds and coconut milk. This is bánh made with rice noodles, shredded green mango, fermented fish sauce, and Vietnamese sausage.
Nhiều mẫu, nhiều kiểu, đủ size, đủ số. Đồ bộ, đồ bếp, 100.000 bếp phụ chỉ có 100.000, giá cực rẻ, cực đẹp. Nhiều mẫu, nhiều kiểu, đủ size, đủ số. Đồ bộ, đồ bếp, 100.000 bếp phụ chỉ có 100.000.
These small, simple fish stalls are something you will often see at local markets. I said I would film the fish being brought ashore at the harbor, but I haven't been able to do that yet. I'll try my best to make that video soon. These are tiny sea snails found in the sand along the beach, like the beach I visited in my previous video. Locally, they are called osaruok.
Nhớ trả tiền quay phim nha. Không mua mà đồ quay phim chị là phải trả tiền.
It's 38 degrees Celsius right now. As you can see, people here cover themselves very carefully when they go outside. I'm already feeling quite tired because of the heat, so I'm going to find something to eat. I decided to have a bánh canh. It is one of Vietnam's popular noodle soups, like po.
Cô cho miếng canh này cô.
giá trị ha. Đang nó đang của em ha.
It was really good. I finished the whole bowl because walking around the market earlier made me hungry. This bowl cost 20,000 Vietnamese dong, about 76 cents. I stopped to buy a cup of coffee. Coffee is very popular in Vietnam. You can see coffee shops, both small and large, almost everywhere along the street. There are many choices, such as black coffee or coffee with condensed milk and sugar. Prices usually range from 10,000 to 25,000 Vietnamese dong, about 38 cents to 95 cents.
Cái món vừa tắt trái cây á, nó cũng vậy.
I also want to explain something about these videos. Some people think I'm trying to make my life look harder than it really is, but that isn't what I want to do. I started this channel simply to show what life is like for someone living alone on a low income in rural Vietnam. I'm not asking anyone for money, and I'm not pretending to be poor. Right now, I'm between jobs and looking for a new opportunity. I still have some savings, so I can take care of myself. My life is not rich or luxurious, but it isn't something I feel ashamed of either. I just have to be careful with how I spend my money. Everything you see in these videos is part of my real daily life. I hope you can watch with an open mind and understand what I'm trying to share. I'm simply living my life as it is. I enjoy the most basic and simple things around me. This place may not be modern or luxurious, but I truly love living here. Thank you so much to everyone who has shown me love and support. I've read almost all the comments on my last 2 videos. So many of you enjoyed them and also shared helpful advice about what I can improve in my next videos. Your words truly touched me. It feels special to receive so much kindness from people all around the world, even though we have never met. I feel very lucky to be alive and to experience this life. My life may not be rich or luxurious, but I love nature, and I'm happy enjoying life in my own simple way. Thank you for spending this day with me. See you in the next video.